So you want to get new web design clients, and that's what I'm going to show you in this short presentation with some practical, proven tips. So first of all, I want to say to you that the easiest way for you to get more web design clients now is to stop leaving money on the table. There are more clients available for you if you do some very simple things. Those things include optimizing what is already working. Whatever process you have, whatever marketing is working, giving you a return on investment, your quickest wins will come from doing the same thing. So whether that's email marketing, instead of sending one email a week, send one a day, send one if it's once a month, send one a fortnight. In terms of your website, have you checked every page is properly targeting keywords which people are looking for when looking for your design services? If not, you need to do that. And finally, the most important thing, the one where people leave money on the table the most, is optimize your conversion process. If you're not converting every single website quote you give out, there's gaps and improvements to be made. So how are you presenting that quotation? Are you having a one-on-one call with the client after the initial chat to then go through the presentation with them? If you're not, do that. Are you sending out an email with a PDF brochure with proof of your expertise, happy client comments? If you're not, do that. Are you sending anything in the post which sets you aside from the competition? Web design can be quite commoditized, but it shouldn't be, because it is the most important service that most small business owners will buy. So if you set yourself apart as someone that is really good at what you do and really present professional in everything you do, you're going to get more web design clients. It is as simple as that. So look at every aspect of your conversion process and see if it can be improved. Are you using a call center to handle calls so it's more professional, or are you answering them through a mobile or through a team and sometimes they ring out? Improve that will make a difference. I can recommend a call center. So it's a case of looking at everything you're already doing and just tweaking it to get more out of it, because that's where your easy wins will come from. Once you've done that, what should you be doing? Well, let's look at your marketing DNA, and no one really talks about this enough. There will be some people that will come to you and buy your services instantly, but because web design is commoditized services, not that many. So as I said before, you've got to set yourself apart from the competition. You need to look better, more professional. So the least you must do is understand that a lot of your clients go looking for ideas around web design, looking at web design companies, and you have to stand out. So the most important thing is a lot of your business is nurture. Your marketing DNA is nurture. So whereas if you're, for example, an estate agent, people will phone you up, request evaluation, instruct you. That's a now business. Everything is instant. People are selling a house, they want to do it now. Web design, people start looking around for ideas, start looking around for help. So you have to be able to offer them a brochure or an item of value which they can download to get on your email list, and that's where the nurture sequence comes in. You're going to be collecting their email address so that you can talk to them forever and ever until they are ready to go ahead. By that point, you have explained your expertise, proven that you know what you're doing, and you're giving a quote in a category of 1 of 1, not 1 of 10. So the most important thing for a web design company is to ensure that you offer brochures at least as downloads, items of value. I've done this for clients and it's transformed their business, because suddenly clients start coming to them and not shopping around for price. They're like, no, I like what you say, I read your emails every week, I'm going to go with you. Next thing on your website, and I'll put links to this in the footer, is talking calls to action. So what are talking calls to action? It's just about making sure that you tell people what to do next. So at the end of a page, rather than just saying contact us or get a quote, as we say, you want them to download a brochure. So give them the option of doing all of that. So it could be as much as call us, email us, click to live chat, or download our brochure. But you talk to me in the same way that you have done in your copy, because what some people do is just put boxes. And obviously it's difficult for you being a design agency. You want everything to look beautiful, but I'm sure you know by now that actually your clients' best websites, the ones that convert the most, aren't that pretty. It's the words that sell. I know, terrible to say that to a web design company, but it's so often the truth. So make sure that you don't fall into the mistake of not talking to people about what they should do next. Make an inquiry. Get a new website design quotation. Call us, email, live chat, or download our brochure. Most of your competitors will not be doing that. So if you start doing it, you will get more people on your email list, and you will build a pipeline of people that want to work with you at the price you charge. When you've got the basics done and you've been through your website and made sure it's doing as it should do, the ongoing marketing plan can be as simple as, and I have clients that pass 1 million and 10 million with a simple marketing plan like this. Have a weekly article, keyword targeted, so you've done your keyword research, you make sure it involves search terms where people go looking for web design ideas, web design improvements, web design templates, web design quotations, etc. And you appear for those keywords. Turn that into an email to your list, which is now obviously growing because you've got a brochure download, items of value to download on your website. And in that email, always have your call to action, and the call to action should be two things: either reply to this email if you want to find out more, or click here to book a call with us. The most important thing, if you use Calendly or Acuity, which I prefer, it's much easier to use, the most important thing is not to use their website, but embed it on your own. And most importantly then, do not be available every minute of every day. Because if we're looking for an expert, that expert should not be able to speak to me at 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30, 11 a.m, 11:30, which I see so many times. And it's the right place to offer people a call in your diary when they're on your email list and not before. If you offer it straight from your website now, you will get time wasters. They don't value you, they don't know you, so most won't turn up. And as soon as they hear your price, they'll be gone because they haven't bought into your expertise. So as I say, going back, your calls to action should be call, email, live chat, or it should be download your brochure or download an item of value like my website cheat sheet. Once you've posted that article on your website, you've emailed out to your list, pop a post on LinkedIn, and in the comments link back to your website, because remember, the whole point of LinkedIn is you don't own it, you're not in control of it. You need to get them from LinkedIn back onto your website, onto your email list, so they can hear from you every single week thereafter. That's your main plan. Optional additions to that to speed things up. I'm an inbound marketing man, so networking not interested in. But if you really need some extra clients, obviously for a web design company, there will always be people at a BNI event or any other business events looking for help with web. So if you are stuck and you haven't yet built your inbound funnel, which this plan I'm giving you will produce, you could use networking. If you don't want to get out the office, Google Ads is the perfect place to be. All of my clients use Google Ads. I use them myself because it builds a pipeline of warm leads. It's a wonderful thing to do. So there's your main plan. No pricing on your website. If someone can see your price instantly, even if you give a free quotation, they don't need to speak to you. And selling a web design should be a conversation related sale. People want to see you, speak to you, trust you, learn about you before saying yes, because it is an important decision. So when you see all your competitors doing the pricing live on their website, fantastic. They're not getting phone calls unless they're the cheapest, but then they're going to get the most difficult clients. I've mentioned online calendar booking, only available when someone's on your email list, otherwise you'll get time wasters. Make sure you've got plenty of success stories of how you've changed people's businesses with your web design. Make sure you say how many web designs you've created, how many you've helped, how many clients you've won your clients. And if you have special qualifications or memberships, put them on there too. It is about making you look the best web design company out there, so that clients come flowing to you. They get on your email list, they hear from you weekly, they buy your services. Touch on keywords. You should know keyword research. If you don't, let me know. I can do you a video. But you really should not be adding content unless it is targeting keywords that people are typing into Google when they're looking for your services or looking for help around web design and getting leads from their website. And finally, if you really haven't got many pages on your website, think about my project 1200s. I'll put the link in the notes, which is basically to have 100 pages on your website, 1,000 people on your email list, and 100 reviews on Google My Business. It is a surefire way of getting you as much work as you want. So if you don't like what you've seen so far, if you just focused on 100 Google business reviews, 100 people, 100 pages on your website targeted at keywords, and 1,000 people on your email list, you will build a very solid and profitable web design business. That is for sure. Website cheat sheets there. If you want my further thoughts and you want to hear from me on a regular basis, I have a nurture business just like you. So if you want to hear from me and get my tips on how to get more clients consistently, you can go there or anywhere on my website. And because, as I say, I'm a nurture business, you will find all sorts of things you can download, and then I will talk to you. And if you like what I say, we have a chat. If you like what I say, we work together. If you don't, we don't. Simple as that. And that's how your business should be, because we have the same sort of business. So there you go. That's it. Any questions, by all means, pop them in the comments or come over to my website and email me, and I will answer them one by one, because that's what I do. Hope you found this helpful.